you're the intro being hipster dogs, and today we're going to talk about Cookie Clicker. Now, this is a game I found last night, and I posted on Twitter about how I really liked this game. I have it running on the background of my computer right now, so that's one of the functions of this game. But let's stop talking about Cookie Clicker for a second, and let's define what a game is. A game, essentially, is an experience that adds to another person. Now, it has generally some sort of rules and some sort of mechanic involved. So you have Pong, which is two things going this way, and you can't let the Pong hit a black spot. It's pretty simple. That's one mechanic and one rule, basically. Cookie Clicker is essentially a lot like Pong, but let's define what a game is by Merriam-Webster. Merriam-Webster defines a game as a physical or mental activity or contest that has rules and that people do for pleasure. A particular occurrence of a game or one of the games that are part of a larger contest. This is their basic definition. Their full definition goes into a lot more. I want to start on the first two definitions because I think those really make my point. 1, an activity engaged for diversion or amusement. 2, the equipment for a game, that's A. Or 2, a procedure or strategy for gaining an end, or B, an illegal or shady scheme or maneuver. Now, we're going to basically cut out 2B because that's not important. There is nothing illegal in Cookie Clicker, basically. But Cookie Clicker has rules, it has a mechanic, and it adds to the experience. Cookie Clicker, you have this cookie that you click for more cookies. And you can get up to 15 for your first cursor, and that will give you more cookies, or 100 for your first grandma, and she gives you I don't know how many more cookies. But so you have your cookie that you're clicking constantly for more cookies, but then you also have the per second for cookies. And then you can get more additives that will boost either your cookies per second or your click cookies. Now this is very important because this is what adds to the experience. This idea is essentially a business model. I'm not gonna, wave some fancy flag over it, but it's essentially a business model. You can sell your equipment, you can sell your grandmas, your cursors, your farms, your factories, and there's a little scrolling news ad basically that tells you what your world where you are entering cookie domination has become. One of the ones that I have is news. Silver found to also be transmutable into white chocolate. Now this creates the game. You are essentially a cookie overlord running the entire planet with your massive cookie corporation. That's a game. That no two slices about it. This is a game because it has a mechanic, some rules, and then something to experience. And so for me, this really isn't a question about whether it's a game. I think that part of it is kind of stupid. Calling Cookie Clicker not a game is akin to saying weightlifting is not a sport or track is not a sport. It's not that I don't think that it's a really simple game, that it's a really casual game. I think those are all true. But I do think it's a game. And it's an amazing, weird game that is just beautiful and mindless. But it allows you to become part of this cookie overlord corporation that you are heading. So yeah, I think Cookie Clicker is a game, and I think it's a really good one, and it shows a lot of business principles at that. So yeah, sorry Cam, I'm gonna disagree with you. Also Jenna, thank you for turning me on to how many cookies you could truly make, because I'm up to like 30 billion now. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Cam's video is gonna come probably tomorrow or during this week, but yeah, that was some of the thoughts I had on this. We have very different views on this, and that's all right. Cam and I are gonna have different views, but what is important is that we are respectful to each other with expressing our points. So, do you think Cookie Clicker's a game? Have you tried Cookie Clicker? I would encourage you to try Cookie Clicker if you don't think it's a game, because it's a really good, interesting experience, and I really like it. Also, my version of game basically comes from the extra credits episode. I will link it probably over here and down in there. So I will see you guys very soon, probably with my Escape from Witch Mountain and Can't Hardly Wait reviews, but I also have to start on my Project for Awesome video. So till I see you next time, bye guys.